Hey, what's up everybody? Today I've got a Peavey UltraVerb that needs repair. This is from the 1980s. This is the original UltraVerb, and then later on they came out with the UltraVerb 2, which had more programs in it. I think it had more effects also. I'm not sure on that. But this one has reverb, chorus, delay, and it's just basically a digital multi-effects processor. I believe these came out in 1987. I'm not sure. We'll take a look inside and see what the dates are on the PCB. This is not working. I don't know what's wrong with it, but we will plug it in and have a look and try to fix it. All right, let's see what kind of power this takes. 16 volts AC. All right, so I don't have a 16 volt AC adapter, so I'm going to have to open it up and maybe I could set my Variac to 16 volts AC and connect it directly over here to the power jack. So let me open it up and we'll do that. Wow, a red PCB board. This is cool. I like this. Let's see what we got here. Wow, this is really nice. Every IC is socketed. Really good, really nice quality here. Let's see what the date is. 9/27/1989. Okay, so this is from 1989. And okay, I see problem number one here. Let me get a close up. The battery here looks like it's spilled its guts out. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there's a little damage there to those components. All right, so, and then as far as the power goes, I'm just gonna plug in my Variac, just connect it right here, set it to 16 volts. But first I want to get rid of this battery and clean up the board, so let's do that first. All right, let's take the board out. This fell out. That was under the circuit board. All right, let's measure this battery just for fun. Let's see where it is. 0.4 volts, okay. Yeah, it's leaked everywhere, and, well, not everywhere, but it's leaked over here and it's dead. This is a NiCad battery. It's a 3.6 volt NiCad battery. It's got 3 cells. Each cell is 1.2. And V60, that's, I assume that means it's 60 milliamp hour. I'm going to be replacing with one of these right here. Okay. And now this is the one I used on my Delta Lab video. And this is an 80 milliamp hour, but it'll be fine. This circuit in here is a trickle charge circuit. If you want to see how that works, just watch my Delta Lab video. I go over it. We do the calculations and figure out what kind of trickle charge it is. It's basically the same type of thing going on here. So this battery here will be fine. So let's take this out and put the new battery in. Wow, look at this. What the heck? Let me zoom in. Look what they did here. Right here, it looks like they tried to remove the power cables, the switch cables, and they dripped solder all over the place. Wow, that's crazy. I'm going to clean that up first. I think I'm going to remove this cable too. All right, I'm going to cut the battery out and remove the pins. Okay, let's use a little alcohol. See how it ate up the solder mask over here? See how it's coming off? That's from the NiCad battery. On my Delta Lab, I had to use sandpaper. Let me add a little more solder to this to see if it'll help get it out. Yeah, this solder it's hard to take off once this battery, once the battery leaks on it like that. It's hard to remove the solder also. Let's add some more solder to the back. There we go. Okay, that's out. Alright, so I've decided to use a little sandpaper on here just to get all the nastiness out. So I'm going to use some 330 grit sandpaper that I have just to sand it down a little and get all that NiCad corrosion out of there. We can't leave that on. Now the other issue with the corrosion is besides it's difficult to remove the solder, it's difficult to get solder to stick on it again. So that's why we're trying to sand it to remove all the corrosion off of there. You'll see how easily it just comes off. All the stuff got under there. See that? Yeah, it needs to come off. All right, and we'll put some some solder mask back on there. All right, let's clean up this while we're at it too. I think this is just too much flux on there, so I'm gonna brush it off. Yeah, see, this pad here is gone. See that? They overdid it when they soldered this on. And they kind of destroyed the pads. Alright, we'll have to rebuild that. That's fine. Let's see how it is on the back. Yeah, see, more of the same. I'm pretty sure that is supposed to connect to that. Let's see how it is. The actual pad is gone. Okay, because it doesn't connect anywhere on this side. So that means it has to connect through to this. Alright, it's time to solder the battery in. And I'm just going to put it like this from here to there. Okay, the other one had 2 pins on the positive side. This battery has 1 pin on the positive side. Okay, so I'm going to put it at an angle like that. So, alright, I'm just going to put a little hot glue to hold it in place. Okay, that should be good. Alright, we'll let the hot glue set, then we'll turn it around and solder it. Alright, let's solder this. Let's clean it up. Okay, and what I'm going to do is going to put a little solder on here too, on this side. Okay. It should be good. Alright, so previously they had the power switch going from here to here and here. Okay, but considering the solder job they did on here, I don't think I trust that, so I'm gonna measure this myself to see where the switch should go. Okay, and I'm just gonna check for continuity. So we'll go from here. Let's see if that goes to the power. Okay, that's not it. Okay, here it is. Right there. Alright, and see, even though this pad is missing, we still have continuity because there's a via in there and it's still in there. So that means the other one should go here and probably connects to one of these regulators or these diodes. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna have to look on the back and see where that one goes. Alright, so let's see, this one connects over to here and goes here. And that would be this diode right here. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, see, there's no continuity on this side. If I go on the bottom, let's try that. Let's go on the bottom. If I go from here, yeah, but in here, I got nothing because the pad is broken. So when we put the switch in here, we'll have to jump it over to here because that pad is gone. So basically, they had it right. The switch goes, one side of the switch goes here, the other wire from the switch goes here. But on the back of this one, we'll have to jump it onto this one. Okay. All right, after thinking about this for a little bit, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a jumper across here so the switch is always on temporarily for testing purposes. That way when I connect my my variac here to this, I can just control the power from my variac. Just turn the switch on my variac on and off. Because I'm going to have to put this back inside the actual case to connect the display to it and all that stuff. All right, I ended up getting a power adapter for this. I got this from Parts Express, 16 volts AC, 1.25 amps, and that's what this needs. So I'm going to plug it in. I'm going to plug this into my isolation transformer and plug this side into here, and let's see what happens. Okay, so when I turn this on, it should just work. All right, let's see what happens. So far, so good. Not good. I jinxed it. All right, something is wrong with it. So let me get my meter and we'll measure some voltages. All right, let's start with this 5-volt regulator. 4.9, that's good. Okay. This is a 12-volt regulator. 12.18. Okay. And this is a negative 12. Negative 12.75. Okay. Those are good. So let's see what this adapter that I got, let's see if it's really putting out 16 volts AC. Whoa, 18.5. 18.58, that's too much. Wow, okay. Hold on a second. Let's see what we got at the input of these regulators. So this 12-volt regulator, it's putting out 12, but on the input, 24 volts, that's way too much. What about this 5-volt regulator? It's putting out 5. Wow. No way, that's too much. So this adapter that I got from Parts Express is putting out almost 19 volts AC. It says 16 volts on it, but it's putting out 19. That's too much. So, yeah, this is probably really hot. Yeah. That one's really hot. Yeah, that's too much of a drop across these regulators. So this adapter is no good. I got to return it. All right, guys. Something crazy has happened here, okay? Let me show you what I mean. Plug it in, and now it works. Channel 11. And it remembers my last channel because of the battery. I can change channels or presets. Okay. Okay, I've got a wet signal. Input level works. Output level, that works, okay? And I'm gonna put it on wet to get the wet signal, okay? Now, here's what I found. It works, right, on this preset. This one I get nothing, okay? So certain presets work, others don't. This one works. Let's see. Let's find one. Okay, I hear some reverb, some delay. There's the reverb. Dry, wet mix works. If I go to dry, it's dry. If I go to wet, it's wet. Okay, so it's working, but only some of these effects are working. We have to figure out what's going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug it, take the board out, and we'll start by testing all the diodes. There's only like 10 diodes. And then we'll test all the transistors, and we'll go from there. All right, let's start by checking the diodes. Okay. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Oh, okay. This one appears to be shorted. Yep. We found a bad diode right there. Wow. Okay. We'll have to replace that. Let's check the rest of them. It's good. Good. Let me see this one. Okay, this one, we'll have to check it out of the circuit. Okay. Let's see. Any more diodes? That's good. And I think we checked them all. Okay, so this diode, or this diode right here is bad. And this one, we'll have to check it out of circuit. Okay. All right, let's check the transistors. Now, there's only like 7 or 8 transistors on here, and this is a PNP, and the rest are all NPN. So let's check the transistors. Okay. Okay. That appears to be okay. Okay. Same thing as the other one. That's good. Base emitter, base collector, that's good. Let's check this one over here. Okay, that's good. That's different. Okay. Ooh, that looks like it's not good. Okay, that's questionable. We'll have to remove that. Okay, this is a PNP, so let me switch the leads. All right, this, let's see. That looks good, but this side, no, I don't know. It could be because of the battery. This could be part of the battery circuit. But we'll have to check these 2 transistors. So we're going to check these 2 out of circuit. We're going to check this diode out of circuit. And this one is definitely shorted. So we're going to replace that one. All right, so here's 2 transistors and 1 diode from over here. I didn't remove that diode because after removing these 2 transistors from here, that diode tested normal in circuit. So that one's okay. Let's test this diode first, okay? Yeah, that's shorted. Okay, that's the one from over here. So that one is shorted. Looks like it's a 1N4148, so we'll have to replace that. All right, let's go with the transistors. We'll do this one first. This is a PNP transistor, so the base emitter is 0.67 and the base to collector is 0.66. So this is okay. must have been affected by this battery being in the circuit. Okay, this one is an NPN. Okay, so let's test this one. Base emitter 0.70, base collector 0.698. That's normal too. Okay, so these two transistors are okay. The only thing wrong with it then was this small signal diode from right over here. All right, I've got everything installed. The transistors are back in. The brand new diode has been installed right there. And let's see if it made a difference. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, no, nothing there. I got a dry signal, but no wet signal. So once again, some effects are working, some are not. Let's see. If I go in patch mode, nothing. In preset mode, yeah, some work, some don't. Okay, all right. Let me do a system reset. Okay, so to do a system reset on these, you put the output level to 0. Okay, and then you turn the power off. Okay, and now you gotta power it back on and press the minus and the 5 at the same time. So let me see if I can do that while I plug this thing in. Let's see what happens. Okay, I think I did a system reset. Let's see. Yeah, I'm still not getting any signal. No effects. Okay, I'm not getting anything. Oh, I had the output level off. Okay, let's see. Well, I changed it. The effect changed. I think it's working. Sure is. Was that all it took? Just a system reset? That's it. It's working. All right, I'm pretty sure it's working. It just needed a system reset and a new diode. And to reset these things, you just put the output level to 0 and power them on while holding down the minus and the 5 keypad at the same time. And that was it. It's working. So I'm not sure how it's set up. Let's see. Let's try. I know there's different levels like the 60s. If I go to 61. Let's see. 62. Sounds a little flangey or chorusy. So this thing has patches and presets. I believe there's 100 presets and 120 patches or something like that. But because apparently you can copy your presets onto the patches somehow and modify them. I'm not sure how to do all that yet. Okay, well, this works. Now I just have to figure out how to use it.